Welcome students to the next lecture of English Language and Literature Code 184 CBSE Class 10 First Term Syllabus. I have already started with the chapter 5, the 100 Dresses 1. This is in the continuation of that video. This is the second part of it. In the 100 Dresses, in the chapter the 100 Dresses 1, we learned about three characters that were, first one is Peggy, then Wanda Petronsky, then Maddie. We learned that Peggy was the most popular girl in the school. Maddie was a close friend of hers. And then we have Wanda Petronsky. She's a Polish girl and she lives in Boggins Heights. She is being bullied by others. We also learned this thing that Wanda Petronsky was absent for continuously 3 days, but nobody was able to notice her absence because she usually sit at the seat next to the last seat where the rough boys of the class used to sit. And the reason was not this thing that she was rough like them. The reason was this, that on the contrary, nobody knows the real reason that why does she sit there, but on the contrary, she was very quiet and she never used to laugh loudly as others did. And now we came to know that she used to look at the girls who have been playing hopscotch in the schoolyard, and the other girls would surround her and they would ask the questions that how many dresses do you have, in way of teasing her, because she always used to wear one blue faded dress which was not even properly fitted to her, and it was not even ironed properly though it was clean. And she used to say this thing that I have 100 dresses, all of silk, some velvet, and they all are lying up in my closet. She always used to boast about, not boast about, and when somebody is asking that how many dresses, how many shoes do you have, to this also she used to reply that I have 60 pairs of shoes lying in my closet. And then we learned about Peggy, that she was the most popular girl. She has curly hair, she has new dresses to wear. And on the other hand, Maddie, who was a close friend of hers, was also a poor girl. She did not like this thing that her close friend has been teasing Wanda Petronsky, but she did not have the courage to tell this to her. She was thinking that she can be the next target because she was also poor, and she always used to wear hand me down clothing. Hand me down clothing means second hand clothing, right? Now we are going to move further for this. Okay. She pictured herself whenever she is thinking to tell Peggy that she should not tease Wanda. She used to feel that she has been standing in the schoolyard and she has been the new target for Peggy and the other girls. And they are asking her that how many dresses do you have? And then she is replying. This is all she is assuming. And then she is saying that this is one of the Peggy's dress that my mother has disguised it by putting the new trimmings on it. That means she used to say this thing. She was saying this thing that when they would be asking that how many dresses do you have, and then she would reply that my mother takes second hand clothing with others, might be from Peggy's mother. She used to take, and she put some trimming, some changes, some lace there so that nobody can make out in the class that it has been a old one. It has been an old one. Okay. As for Wanda, she was just some other girl who lived up in Boggins Height. And she's saying, Wanda, why should I say something about Wanda to Peggy? Why would I go against Peggy? Because Wanda is somebody who lives in Boggins Height, and stood alone in schoolyard. Fine. She scarcely ever said anything to anybody. And only time when she used to speak, she used to talk about her 100 dresses. And Medi also remember, when she was thinking about all these things, she was also remembering that she always used to talk about her pale blue colored dress with some different trimmings on them. And she always used to talk about a green colored dress with red sash over it. So these two dresses she always used to talk about whenever it is asked that how many dresses do you have. So might be these are two favorite dresses of hers that she has in her closet. You would look like a Christmas tree in that, the girls had said in pretended admiration. And when she was saying, when Wanda Petronsky was saying this thing that I have a green colored dress, and the other girls were making fun of her by saying that you would look like a Christmas tree if you're wearing that dress. Okay. When Wanda was thinking all this about 100 dresses of, uh, I'm sorry. When Medi was thinking all this about Wanda and her 100 dresses all lined up in her closet, she now thinking that who would have won the drawing contest, because the result of it was to be announced. And what was the competition about? For girls, it was for designing dresses, and for boys, it was designing motorboats. So she was thinking that who would win, and she was very much sure that her closest friend Peggy is going to win the medal, because Peggy was very good at drawing. Whenever she used to copy a picture from a magazine, or from any or the face of any film star, she was very good in drawing it. She almost used to copy it down. So she was very much sure that Peggy is going to win this. Fine. And the next day, the teacher was about to announce the result. So let's see who wins it. The next day, okay, give me a second, kids. Let me bring that slide to you. Okay. The next day, it was drizzling. Drizzling means it was raining. Maddie and Peggy hurried to school. Under Peggy's umbrella, they have reached to school. They did not want to wait for Wanda outside to tease her outside the Oliver Street. But this is the question which was asked in one of the sample papers, that where they used to wait for Wanda to tease her. This is the name, Oliver Street. So they did not wait for Oliver. So they did not wait for Wanda Petronsky at Oliver Street, because the day was very important for them, as the teacher was about to announce the winners of the drawing competition, and they were very sure that Peggy is going to win, and they did not want to take chances to be late to the school that important day. And now Peggy is asking her friend Middy that who do you feel is going to win? And she is replying that definitely you, Peg, you would win, because nobody else can draw like you. And Peggy saying, oh, okay, hope so. The minute they entered the class, they stopped short and gasped. Gasp, I told you that they were not able to take breath. That means they were surprised too much. What was there in the class? There were drawings all over the room, every ledge, every window sill. These are the drawings that were hanging there. The paintings of them, the drawings of them, everywhere in the class, on the window sills. Dazzling means bright color, brilliant color, rich designs on very beautiful wrapping papers. These were made, and those all were about 100 dresses, all were lined up. And they were thinking these might be the drawings for the contest, that every girl might have submitted the drawings, and those drawings have been hanging in the classroom as display. Everybody stopped, and they were whistling and murmuring. They were talking, they were whispering and talking to each other, that what is it about, whose dresses are these, who has drawn all these dresses. They were just continuously talking about it. As soon as the class had assembled, when all the students have joined the class, Miss Mason announced the winners. And who were the winners? Jack Beggles. Jack Beggles had won for the boys side, because he had designed an outboard motor, and that was on exhibition in room number 12. In room number 12, that was on display, along with the sketches of all the other boys. So, who is the winner among the boys? You have to learn that the winner among the boys was Jack Beggles. Now, she was going to announce the result among the girls, and she was saying from the girls' side, although just one or two sketches were submitted by mostly girls submitted one or two dresses, but one girl in room number 13, and the room number 13, the students and the teachers all are proud of that girl, because she submitted 100 dresses, and all the dresses are so beautiful. Let's move on to the next slide. And one girl actually drew these 100 dresses. All were different, all were beautiful. And in my opinion, and even in the opinion of judges, Miss Mason, their teacher, was saying that in the opinion of judges, and in my opinion also, all the drawings that she has made is worthy of winning the game, is worthy of winning the contest. We cannot choose the best out of these 100, all are best. And who was she? That was Wanda Petronsky. And now you can make out that she always used to talk about the 100 dresses. That means she was fond of designing dresses, and therefore she used to talk about those 100 dresses that she had drawn. Fine. Because that is the truth, that she did not have dresses to wear to the school, because she always used to wear the faded dress. So this means that she had these drawings with her that she always used to talk about. Fine. Unfortunately, you know that Wanda was not coming to the school for last 3 or 4 days. She was absent from the school, and she was not there to receive the applause, the appreciation. And they were expecting that she would come to the school the next day. Now, class, you may file around the room quietly and look at her exquisite drawings. And the teacher is saying that you can form a line, and then you can go and admire the dresses that she has made. All are lined up, all are hanging in the classroom. The children were applauding. The boys got the chance to stamp their feet on the floor. They were whistling. Fine. And Peg and Maddie, those were the one who were most confused. They had never expected that Wanda Petronsky would have won the contest. And Maddie is saying, "Look, Peg, there is that blue one that she used to talk about. Isn't it beautiful? Do you remember the blue one with colored trimmings she used to talk about?" And then saying, "Yes, that's the green one with red sash that she used to talk about." She had made those drawings, and she was talking about those dresses. And at last, Peggy says that, "Boy, I thought I could draw." That means I thought I could have drawn better than hers. That means she accepts this thing that Wanda Petronsky is better in drawings than her. Okay, so this was all about 100 dresses 1. We have the part 100 dresses 2 also, but before that we have to do the MCQs of this chapter. Fine, this part 1. Let's go with the MCQs. I have taken the direct MCQs. So the first question here goes that who were the two best friends? Peggy, Maddie, Wanda, Peggy, Maddie, Wanda, or Willy, Wanda. So it is first answer Peggy, Maddie. Second is, how would you describe Wanda dress? It was faded blue. Yes. It was not ironed properly. Yes. It was clean. Yes. All the above. Yes. So the answer would be D part. That means all the above is the correct answer. So let's go with the answer. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 3. Why was Peggy why was Peggy's game bothering Maddie? Why was Maddie worried that Peggy was playing this game on Wanda Petronsky? First is, she cared about Wanda. No, she did not. Peggy was harsh on Wanda. Might be a little bit. She feared she would be the next to be get teased, or all the above. She had fear that she can be the next target. Therefore, she could not interrupt. And she was worried also. Okay. Why was Maddie glad even when she was late for school? Why Maddie was happy that day they got late for the school? Options are, she did not want to attend the class. They could not make fun for Wanda. Next is, she liked going late, or both 1 and 3. This would be B part. They could not make fun of Wanda. So she was happy. Okay. Let's move to the next question, because she did not like this thing that Peggy teased Wanda. Okay. Question number 5. What reason did Maddie give herself to justify teasing Wanda? What was the reason that Maddie have? Wanda used to lie about her dresses. Okay. Wanda deserved it. Okay. Peggy was the best like girl and could not do anything wrong. Okay. Or both 1 and 2. But a C option is the correct option there, because she was thinking that Peggy is the most popular girl and she cannot do anything wrong. Question number 6. What did the drawing and the coloring contest mean for girls and boys? So what was it? What they had to draw? That was designing dresses and motorboats. Okay. For boys, it was motorboats, and for girls, it was designing dresses. Last two questions. Where did they used to wait for Wanda? They used to wait for her in Oliver Street. So that would be the correct answer. Fourth part would be the correct answer. Okay. Why did Peggy say, "And I thought I could draw"? In last, she said that. And what does she mean by saying it? She had won the medal always. She was thinking. Wanda drawings were amazing. Yes. She thought Wanda could draw better. Yes, she was thinking, or all the above. So D would be the correct answer, because all the options are correct there. So now this was the end of MCQs. Soon I would upload the video for 100 dresses too, so that the chapter may be completed. But the message that we got from this chapter is, do not judge by appearances. A rich heart may be under a poor soul. Fine. So they are saying that if a person is poor, that does not mean that he cannot be great. The greatness does not come with appearance. Okay. Thank you. Stay connected.